Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Trillium Gold's channel. Joining us on this precious metal renaissance is the Chief Executive Officer, Russell Starr. Welcome, sir.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm really looking forward to this.
Such a pleasure. So before we start kind of diving down into exactly what Trillium Gold is doing, kind of backpedal a little bit, indulge us. How did you end up getting into the mining exploration sector leading into Trillium Gold?
Yeah, sure. Eclectic background, 2 master's degrees, started a PhD in economics, ended up working on a trading floor at RBC and effectively was a Bay Street, Wall Street, institutional sales, institutional trading, corporate finance guy. Started a firm that's now really well known called Echelon Wealth Management with 2 business partners. They've really crushed it. Obviously, Echelon's become kind of a household name in Canada, and still own a big chunk of equity and very happy to do so. But had the sort of entrepreneurial bug still after having worked to help build that out, and joined a company called Caden Resources. We sold that to Agnico, created another company called Orin, which is now split into 3. With some great business partners, and they're now known as Fury, Tier 1 Silver, and then they're launching another copper name. But along the way, I was introduced to Trillium, and Trillium was just so compelling, so interesting, that I ultimately left and joined Trillium. Not that Orin or Tier 1 and that weren't incredible in and of themselves. This was just an opportunity for me to cut my own path as a CEO versus as sort of a senior executive and not the CEO. So look, it's been difficult. This is a difficult precious metals market, but have had a really good time and have a great team. And I do firmly believe that the gold market will come back here sometime very shortly.
Come back. I feel like we're still sitting in a pretty good spot. I mean, it's been everything's
the
really
gold price is, but the actual equities are at all-time lows versus any metric. So
yeah, well, I mean, that sets up for a bit of a value play, right? For investors kind of looking for that kind of risk. But I got to ask you too, can you kind of just indulge us a little bit about your team as well, some of the people that you're working with there and the experience that they bring?
Yeah, so Donna is great. She started her career, I believe, with Franco-Nevada, which clearly is one of the market leaders. She helps me do basically everything. But the highlights, I always say, it's all about your technical team, and our technical team is second to none. Close to probably 150 years of experience in Red Lake. And when you're working in a jurisdiction like Red Lake, you really want to have that pedigree, because that whole area, at least in terms of gold mineralization, is really structurally controlled. And if you have a really good technical team, it's how you hit high grade. It's how you build a resource. It's how you take the company to the next level.
Now, just tell us a little bit about, the Red Lake property there, Trillium Gold's properties. Just kind of give us like the mission behind this, just a quick introduction. We'll come back a little later on and we're going to deep dive down into everything that you guys are doing within the company. But yeah, just give us kind of the mission statement here.
The mission statement is basically to fix the junior model. In many cases in these prolific jurisdictions, whether it be Red Lake, Abitibi, any of these really world-class areas, you have hundreds and hundreds of companies that have cut the property value into like tiny pieces. They raise $1 million, they drill a hole, they pay themselves, they raise $1 million, they drill a hole, just over and over and over. And what we did was we came in with sort of the express view of building a company that a major or a mid-tier would want to buy. And so we've amassed the largest land package in Red Lake. It's a very hot jurisdiction, despite the fact that the market, at least from the equity perspective, hasn't really caught on. You've got the likes of Barrick picking up land all over the place in Red Lake. You've got Evolution, which acquired the Red Lake mine off of, Goldcorp Newmont. You had Battle North, which got acquired by Evolution. You have Pure Gold. Literally, it's a prolific gold jurisdiction, and we very quietly, in a very small market cap company, built up the largest land package in that entire jurisdiction.
So we got lots to look forward to here. I can't wait to come back around and just fully divulge down into that. But I really appreciate your time today, Russell.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. And I look forward to getting into more detail with you whenever you guys have time. It'll be great.
Absolutely. So if you guys ever have any questions, let us know what you think in the comment section below, and we can bring it up to Russ at a later date as well. But in light of this, stay cool, stay awesome, and I look forward to catching you in the next one.